Hi.
Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome back to a recap of Kidnap, episode 11, the penultimate episode.
I will say this was better, but I have some problems.
I do too. I have issues.
I have some issues, and I'm actually, once we get to like a certain point, I'm gonna just tell you the only vibe that I have for the last episode.
I'm sure I know what it is, because I feel like after what happened this episode, there's not much to go off of
Yeah,
for a finale.
so because I want to build on what the hell I'm gonna be talking about, but I'm like, no, I have things to say.
I feel like, and again, this episode and next episode, I don't even know what next episode is, but they should combine these two into one episode.
Yeah.
And they should cut out the whole back half of this episode and take whatever they're going to do next episode and shove it into that.
They should cut out the last two episodes before this one, or like at least mush them into one. They should have dragged out the first half of this one, and then made a second episode.
It should have only been 10 episodes. They should combine the last two episodes and this one and next one, and then they should just have 10 episodes.
Correct.
I think that.
But also the pacing is weird. I'm gonna go more into it in the next one, but I'm like, it's bugging me now.
Yeah. Anyway, how was your week this week before we dive into Kidnap, actually?
That was my week. Worked. I made a poster for my cousin because we're doing this Thanksgiving gift exchange where it's like, you get one kid in the family and then switch with it, and then Secret Santa style.
So it's like, I was gonna say it's a Secret Santa, but Thanksgiving.
Yeah, but we have to either like make it or regift it or something like that. Apparently, the rule was abandoned, unbeknownst to me. But I made my cousin a poster because she likes Harry Potter. I don't anymore, so making it was kind of annoying. But I've made her a poster. She's like 11 or 12 or something. So I was like, yeah, I'll make her a poster. She likes Harry Potter. Yeah. And I think it was really cute. And I've printed it out at Staples, and I have to go pick it up today. Nice. So that's exciting. I finished my 911 calendar, and it's gonna be here tomorrow. So I get to look at it and be like, does this look good enough to sell? And if I do, will Disney try and take it down?
Probably.
Let's hope not. I'm just gonna be like, I'll be on TikTok going, guys, buy this, but don't tell a soul. Please.
That's not a good marketing strategy, but I understand why.
Exactly. The last episode of 911 that happened was like it was like my least favorite of the season. And one of my least favorite of the show, I think. Not for like any particular reason. It was just like, I feel like the story was all over the place. There were some cute moments, there were some fun moments.
Kind of like Kidnap.
There you go. Most of the episode took place with Athena doing police stuff, which like it was mainly like she was getting a rookie, and then the rookie was like bad near the end, and then he left, so he was only there for one episode, and I was like, why did we spend time on this? So I was like, but the next episode is the mid-season finale, and I believe
that's always exciting. Hopefully,
I believe we're getting my ship. I feel it in my jellies.
Didn't you say that like 2 episodes ago or something? And like every episode since?
Hey, I've been saying it for like 7 years. But
okay, well, yeah, so, okay, clearly your jellies have been off for a bit.
I believe.
There's a very delayed reaction with your jellies.
Exactly. My jellies know what I'm talking about. But there are a lot of clues and hints, and like the producer is up in like articles being like, something is said that's going to embed a seed that's going to be a storyline in the rest of the season when it comes back in March, and it's going to make everyone go, wait, what did you say? Wait, what now? And I was like, I can feel it in my jellies. So I'm excited, but hopefully that episode will be better than the last one. I don't think anything else has happened this week. How has your week been preparing to move?
Yeah, so I've been preparing. I only worked 2 days this week, which is very unlike me, because Monday was a holiday, and I took Tuesday and Friday off. So I've just been like preparing everything. I've got my luggage now. I was literally like 5 minutes ago, I was just like making sure everything fit. It does.
Good.
That's good. This week I went to go get some wine because I need a cash.
True.
To pay my first rent, so I got a bunch of that.
Are you taking their like their shuttle service or something when you go, or are you taking the subway when you get there?
What do you mean?
Because I know that they said that like, oh, we have like a shuttle service that can take you from the airport, like the school or the organization has one.
Yeah, so I think I'm doing that. Yeah, I have
Oh,
like a scheduled pickup
okay.
to take me because I have no idea where the fuck I'll be going. Uh, and I would like someone to take me to my room so I can.
I jumped on the subway and hoped for the best.
Yeah, me and my mom got lost trying to get the one.
Oh
Like
no.
we went into Boston trying to find where it was, and like we kept getting lost. We couldn't figure out where the hell we were going.
No.
And it turns out, ironically enough, we were in the right spot the whole time. Where we parked, we just had to go inside and go up. And my mom's like, "No, this is the hotel. We need to go around." And we went all around and spent what should have taken like 5 minutes, like good 40 minutes of
Oh my
walking
god.
around, being lost. And it was freezing that night too.
And it was freezing.
So yes, I will like a shuttle just to take me to my room, so I don't need to look that
Exactly. You
hard.
can figure stuff out later. You need to bring your stuff and
Yeah.
maybe sleep for a second.
Yes, I don't want to be lugging around suitcases all over Korea trying to find out where the hell I'm going.
Exo Kitty style, which you haven't seen.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I am definitely getting the shuttle to my room. And yeah, no, I just been like preparing. This next week of work, I'm working all like the 5 days regular schedule for the last week because I guess, yeah. I wanted to have Wednesday off, like, or Wednesday be my last day, but my mom's like, no, you should push it to Friday instead. Tell me your last day is Friday. I'm like, well, like 2 weeks would have been from the Wednesday I told.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, but you want to end on good terms. I'm like, yeah, I know, and I did, and now
I
I'm
know.
stuck working Thursday and Friday. So,
Damn.
yeah.
I want to come with you. I still want to come. I just gotta save all my money, and then it's gonna be your turn to give me tips and tricks on all the paperwork.
I know, yeah, like it's gonna reverse.
Yay!
Yeah, no, yeah, and I was talking to my friend because I met with them. And my friend Steve and he said he definitely wants to fly on a visit too. My friend Amanda said no way in hell because she doesn't like planes, especially for like a 15-hour flight.
You're like not happening.
She said, and I quote, "The only way I will go is if you're on your deathbed." So I don't think she'll come, but yeah, I think you and my friend Steve are the only people who said like, "Hey, I'll come visit you," and no one else has said that.
Jesus.
So,
well,
oh well, it's fine. You know,
it's fine. I'll be there. I'll be there as long as I start making income on the side.
Well, I mean, hey, you just said you're gonna be busy this next few weeks, so
yeah,
with work and stuff.
Yeah, but that's like
hours.
for now, and then like once Christmas ends, I'm back to like a day a week. And then but I want to make side income with like Etsy and all that fun crap. So we gonna work on it. We're gonna slowly build it up. That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
And then I'll be there.
Yeah, all my Korea stuff I think I talked about. Oh, High School Frenemy. Okay, so 2 episodes come out a week. I don't know if I mentioned that. It's Monday, Tuesday they come out. So there's 2 episodes a week. Episode 9 didn't really give me anything. I was kind of like, whatever. Episode 10 though, there was a lot. It ended very badly, but the beginning chunks were really good. They were like hanging out more. It was great. They were bonding. They were doing stuff, mainly with the guy's little sister. Like, it was like a nice little thing. But then the dude's mother came in and like slapped the guy and was like, "Hey, like stay away from my son. You hurt him." And like told him to fuck off. And the worst part was he did like the son like try to defend him, but the guy was like, "No, she's right." And then he got pissed at him for being like, "Why do you do this to me again?" And I'm just like, "No," but like it's so angsty, but I love it.
How is this not a BL?
It's literally Bad Buddy on steroids. I'm not making this up. It is Bad Buddy on steroids.
Bad Buddy on steroids sounds kind of fun.
No. Also, we did get some View June moments. That is starting to be a thing now. Yes. View's character kind of went to June and like gave her like a muffin or something. I'm like, "Hey, I'm trying to be nice now," and I was like, "Great, I love that." So it's working.
So I'm trying to be nice. Here's a muffin.
I think. Yeah.
Me.
Sure.
Baked goods. Here you go.
Yeah. So this thing are happening. I also am hoping. Like, here's the thing. I don't know if they're gonna is it gonna be a BL or a thing or whatever. I don't really know. I'm still hoping. But regardless, I want those 2 actors to be in the BL at some point because they got great chemistry. I've been watching little like videos of them like all week. It's been great. So I do want them to be at least maybe not in this show, but in some other show. I would like that, but yeah.
Snazzy.
Anyway, Kidnap?
Yeah, alright. Um, well,
You're not wrong. It's fine. Don't worry.
before we go into it, what bothered me about this episode as a whole, like, it was really good the first half. Like, I was, like, invested as fuck. I was like,
They had me in the first half, not gonna
yeah,
lie.
they had me in the first half, not gonna lie. Like,
Yeah.
I was like so invested that like when I clicked like, oh, how much time is left in the episode because I wanted to go to bed. I was like, oh, like we've been through half this episode and it's all like fighting. It's oh, this is cool. Like this is going pretty fast. Um, but like then it like ended real quick and turned into fluff, and I was like, okay, but like oh, she's still out there. Oh gosh, and then she wasn't out there anymore, and and I was like, so I'm gonna say this now so I can gauge your reaction throughout this episode, so you can form more of an opinion. The vibe for the next episode is just fluff.
I knew it. I knew it. Like as soon as a certain specific thing happened in this episode, I was
Yeah,
like, oh, nothing's happening next episode.
yeah,
It's
nothing.
just gonna be fluff.
It's just fluff.
Which I've talked like it this is too much fluff for one show.
It is, especially for a show that like came out and was like, yo, this is gonna be like, oh my gosh, like someone gets kidnapped. It's called Kidnap. Like it's gonna be like a enemies to lovers esque, but like he's trying to keep him safe, and like there's gonna be gangsters all around. And I'm like, okay, for like the first like half of the show, I saw that kind of like it's still like varied in the amount of like violence that it had in it.
Yeah, but even then there were still like episodes in between that were just like fluff, and it's like what?
Yeah. And then it was like 3 episodes straight of fluff. And then like this
Well, don't
episode,
get me
which
started on that.
only half of which had anything kidnapping related. And then
Yes.
immediately took out the villain. So and if they had I will talk about this more when we get to it. But like
Yeah, we can let's jump in before we talk about our
yeah, it's
issues with this because
yeah, it's the pacing, bro. Anyway, continue.
yes, oh yes, just know we are on the same page.
Yeah.
So this is
We are on the same
like
page.
I fully there are moments in this that I do want to talk about and rave about because because there were like highlights for me in this episode,
Yeah.
and it might not be what you think, maybe.
Is it Sua?
Oh, maybe it is what you think. Never mind.
I'm not dumb. I know you.
I was like, maybe. No, okay, fine, whatever. It's fine. Um, I finally got some interactions with them though. I was so happy.
Yeah, I know. I was like, they were talking. I was like, "Ooh, Billy's gonna freak out."
I did. I talking about. I was shipping it. All my reactions. Every time I was like, I should.
Like, I see you.
Anyway, we're still at the hospital. And Min talked about Q's dad, the conversation he had, and Q still being like, "Oh, I have nothing to talk with him," and he's like, "Look, I know you care about him. Just talk to him, give him a chance, and y'all can work it out." And then we have Q in the car, and he's texting his dad saying, "Hey, Dad, I want to talk to you." Obviously, taking Min's words to heart, and his dad says, "Like, good, I want to talk to you too."
I was like, "Okay, where's the kidnapping? I know it's gonna happen like right now because you pulled your
Oh.
car over on the side of the road to text your dad that you're on your way."
Yeah, well, it does because someone with a hammer comes in and breaks the window.
I like how he politely knocks first. Excuse me.
I'm wondering, was that to get his attention to make him look to maybe like try to blind him if glass got into his eye?
That
He was
would be
wearing sunglasses,
mean.
so it didn't.
I mean, yeah, duh. Like it would be mean because like he's a kidnapper and shit. But like, I was like, that would be mean. No, like as
Well,
if
yeah,
he's
but
not
like,
kidnapping
I
him.
mean, I don't know.
Girl.
That's smart. I mean, if I don't know,
I don't know.
I'm not trying to kidnap people, so I don't know how that works. But
Yeah, I don't know how
whatever.
that works. I would have thought like catching them off guard would be the thing. But like, excuse me,
Yeah,
I'm going to open your window now.
yeah. So then back at the hospital, we're watching the news, and it turns out that the woman has been sick
Yeah,
and
okay.
has to get to the hospital for treatment,
Yeah, okay. Sure.
which we all know was
Oh, it
bullshit.
does BS.
Yeah.
Come on.
Then two cops come to Katja and they show him the picture of Q tied up. And you're like, oh, so you're one of them too? Which means those two cops are also with the woman? Is that what I got?
Yeah. Apparently, like it's like integrated. There's like spies in this police system or whatever.
Damn.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it past her.
I mean,
She
yeah,
was trying to get Katja with all the money. in like episode
That's right.
1-ish.
Yeah. So then Min is trying to call Q, but he can't get a hold of him. And we get episode 11, Die For You.
Yeah, bro. I was okay. This title it made me way more excited than the entire episode did. Like I saw Die For You and I went like, oh, sick. This is about to be stressful as fuck. And then it was like, great, bro.
It was like, the worst part was it was like right away too. Like there was no like, oh my god, is he okay? It was like, oh, I'm just grazed, I'll be fine.
It's just a
And then
graze.
it's
I'm
like, oh,
good.
I'm like,
Dude, I was okay. This is like dark, but I was like kind of hoping he was lying.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought he was like lying, and it was actually like worse than what. But he was trying to make Q okay. He's like, no,
I
I'm
thought
fine.
he was like,
This is
no, it's
great.
fine.
But I
It's
was
just a
like, show me
graze.
the wound. I need to see.
I thought he was about to
And then
pass out because like it was worse than he was letting on. But no.
Yeah. No, he
lifted his shirt
Everyone's
later.
fine in this show. There are no stakes in this show.
He lifted his shirt later and he was like, see it? And I was like, there's nothing there.
I was like, and then he makes a big deal and he's like, oh no, like I don't want to hurt you, so I'm leaving the bed. I'm like, why? There was nothing there.
There was nothing there.
You're fine.
There's not even the scratch that he says is there. I don't see anything in there.
I see no mark, no
There's
scar,
not a single
nothing.
mark. Like production, did we not do any makeup to be like, see, here's my scar? What is this show?
I hate that this became a hate watch for us.
I know. I was really excited
Like,
about this show, and now it's a hate watch. No.
It has. I'm sorry, it has.
Shit. I was so excited to see Omen something again.
I was really excited for this, but
damn.
Here we are. So then Min goes to Katja's house and Sue was there, and he's like, Q's not here, Katja's not here, something happened.
Yeah.
And Min's like, okay, I'm gonna go talk to James, and Sue's like, good, let's go.
Let's go talk to James.
And they go. They were the best part of this whole show, honestly. That one little exchange they had in the car, great.
Great, perfect.
Peak.
Honestly, that was really funny. Like, I liked that a lot. I was like, okay, I'm kind of shipping it.
If next episode they don't get together, I'm gonna be bad. Like, I'm gonna be fully like that will be unforgivable. I'm just saying.
You're gonna have to like crack ship it from the side.
What do you think I've been doing the past 11 episodes?
You have been doing that. I almost spit my coffee.
I know, Carol, don't spit your drink out.
Yeah, let's not do that. Like,
yeah. Okay. So then, Q's tied up. The woman comes in, and she aims a gun at him, and pulls it, and nothing happens.
Yeah, she's just scare tactics, I guess.
Yeah, and she's like, "Don't worry, I'm waiting for your dad to be here so you can die together."
I was half expecting her to like shoot next to his ear and like deafen him or something like that.
Yeah.
But no.
No, no.
Honestly, if they, I would have expected it more, or I was like, that would have been a really cool like add-on if like they really hammered down the importance of music in Q's life and him making music. Like we know it, but we know it from one episode and just him being like, I make music and that's it. But if they really hammered that importance home a bit more and she shot next to his ear, like deafening him a little bit, I was like, oh, that would have been very interesting. But that would be character building, which would be giving this show too much credit.
Oh, you are so right. You're so right. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm also glad that we are not the only ones who feel this way, because I saw that one video that I sent you, and it was like, and they were pretty much saying the same thing, where like the story and the pacing is just not good. Like it's so weird and all over the place.
It's so all over the place. I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, it's giving me a whiplash from how like back and forth the show goes. From,
it is.
Oh, we're going to like violent kidnapping shit, and then we're going to fluff between Min and Q, and then oh, brother stuff with Min and Men, and then it's oh, we're back to fluff, and then back to that. It's like
it doesn't feel as stressful when this stuff happens and he gets kidnapped and stuff, because we're constantly like, no, not fruit, not violent, not fruit, no violence, like
yeah,
fruit, fluff. That's what I meant. Fluff, not violence.
Like
I mean fruit.
The stakes were not high.
But fruit still applies, but fluff and then violence.
Yeah.
Like, bro, like it's just, it takes you out of it, honestly. I was like, yeah, we're still doing this.
Yeah, like after the whole like first half of this episode when we just got the fluff stuff, I feel like we've seen this before.
Yeah.
Like with the whole Q stuff, I'm like I feel like we've been here and done this before. Of like, oh, I'm not good for you. I should stay away.
Oh
I'm hurting
God.
you. I'm like, hello. Are we back in episode 2 or something?
Are
like,
we?
what is
Yeah,
this?
and like, it character wise, Yes, and also storyline wise, because it would have been interesting going back to this if it's like it's similar as to what happened in like the first episode or so when Min kidnapped Q. Like it's very like oh nod back to like when they first met kind of thing. And it would have been more interesting had it been more fleshed out in the middle. Like if it was, then it would have been like oh my gosh, we're going back to the beginning, but this time he's saving him. Like it would have been so much more interesting if everything was fleshed out a bit more. But it just felt empty, and I don't like that.
No, no. The woman reveals that she does have Katja, shows him a picture, and then they start beating him up a little bit and knock him unconscious.
Pretty fast, mind you.
Well, because as we know, Q can't fight.
That's true. Q can't fight.
Which bothered me later too, especially because I'm like, you dumbass. But we'll get there in a sec. Oh my god,
we'll
dude! I was so nope. Okay, let's just get there, please.
The best.
Anyway, my favorite scene of the episode happened, so we need to talk about this.
Ah, yes, we have to. Duh.
So Min, Sua, and James are in the car, and this is where James finding out that Sua's been a double agent. And he's like, oh, wow, you're so damn cool. You're going undercover as a cop to take down that gambling den. That was so cool. And he's like, you know what? I kind of sensed deep down, I could always tell that you were a good guy. Like, there was something about you. I could sense a shining white aura around you, is what he says.
It is what he says. I was like, Billy's gonna lose his absolute mind.
Dude, that is the gayest thing I've ever heard. Like, I'm sorry. You don't say that to someone, like, and expect to be like...
Yeah. I'd be like, are you hitting on me?
I need this to be a thing. And also, the way Sua looks back at him as he says that, like, I'm, like, there is vibes there.
I would much rather watch a show about them, which sucks because I love Ulm and I was really excited about this, but, like, just this one scene, I was like, bro, I need that. What is that?
This is what I'm saying. If they are not together next episode, this whole show has been for nothing.
It's been for nothing, really. Which is like kind of insane that like the main characters went through this entire multiple like stories kind of arc thing, and it will still be pointless if something interesting doesn't happen in the last episode.
Like
pointless. What did we go through this for?
Min cuts off their flirting and he's like, hey, let's focus on finding Q. And James like, I got you. Her former men were moving and smuggling drugs and goods to a warehouse. Here's where they are.
Okay.
And he's like, okay, let's go. And they go there.
James is the one who always comes in clutch.
Yeah.
We should follow him.
We should. Yeah. And he was bitching about romance a few episodes ago that he wants. I'm like, Sua's right there. There was flirting there. I'm not making this up. It was a thing.
Please.
The shining white aura says it all.
The shining white aura.
God.
Man is already into him.
So then we backed with Q, who's still tied up. And we get a flashback to where Min was teaching him how to get out of that. I would have loved if we actually saw that, rather than it just being like, oh, here's something you didn't know about.
You know what totally fucking happened with the way that this show feels not planned out at all. They probably wrote this last episode and went, we need a way to get him out of this. Let's film a scene and make it a flashback.
Yeah.
This was not planned at all. They just needed a way for him to get out of the rope. That's it. And which is stupid because it would have been perfect to show it, considering they're always tied by the hand when they go to bed anyway. So like
yeah, and like there was earlier stuff where he was like fighting and stuff, and that clearly Q never picked up on because he still can't fight. So like they could cut that and then be like, oh hey, teach me how to get out of hands, and then be like, okay.
No, because you know what? Because there was no planning that went into this. They literally went into each episode going, what should we do now?
Oh my god. It's almost like each episode they spin a wheel and whatever it lands on, they're like, hey, let's do this for this episode.
It's a wheel of fluff or angst. And they just...
Yes.
Sometimes it lands right in between and they go, let's flip-flop a little bit.
let's throw both in.
There's no planning. There's no planning as to how this whole thing goes. When you write something that, I'm going to take this from a fan fiction point of view, when you write something that's multiple chapters, you plan out what each chapter is going to have story-wise, and then you break it down as you go through and edit when needed. You don't just write the first episode and then write the second one and then write the third one without like an arch, without like a little timeline arch above it to be like what should happen where. I feel like that's what happened here.
You need to have some idea where your story is going
Yeah.
in order to write something, because otherwise you're just writing endlessly and it just goes all over the place and nothing makes sense.
The way that the woman died in this episode, and the first half was all about the kidnapping, and then she died in like one scene in this episode that had nothing to do with them. That's when I was convinced that they had not planned this at all, planned out this story. I was like, no, they literally just wrote this episode and went, how about we do this one where she kidnaps them, but then she dies later, and then we're good, and then we can just move on to the fluff next time. Like, I'm convinced they didn't plan this out.
They literally had the main antagonist die by someone who I don't even know if he had a name. Did he have a name?
I think it was the son of
No, I knew who it was. I knew it was the son of him, but he's not even in the main intro. The dad is. Yeah. He's not.
What was his name? Because it was the same name as the guy from Never Let Me Go. Remember?
Oh, Pond. Was it Pond? The actor Pond?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. His name was Pond. I guess.
His name was Pond. Probably.
Maybe I did. But they gave it to someone who's like not even in the intro credit. Like,
he hasn't had one speaking line in this whole show.
Other than screaming for his dad as he gets arrested, he has said nothing.
I would have understood this more, and I would have been even just 2% more invested if we saw more of his story and his dad's by extension. But like, we saw a little bit of his dad's, but not as much as was needed. If we saw more of his story, if we saw maybe some of his time in jail, if we saw like a flashback of what led to all of this, I would have understood and seen this and gone, ooh, I'm a little more invested. But like, we barely saw this dude.
He wasn't even a character. Like, if they made him a character, things would be different.
I didn't recognize him for half a second. I was like, who? Oh, you're the guy, right?
Yeah, it wasn't until he actually shot her. I was like, oh, is that the son of the guy?
I hate it. I hate the show.
They should have made him an actual character.
They should have made him an actual character.
If they were going to make him kill her, he should have been a character.
He was a plot device. He wasn't a character. He was a plot device. And sometimes that works in a story. But like, when it's something that's supposed to be when the device that he's plotting is so integral to your story, or was originally so integral to your story and the whole point of your story, then it's a problem. Like, it's a problem, especially when he just pops in at the end to do his plot device and then pops right back out.
Yeah.
I don't understand what's happening.
I don't know.
And we'll get more into the woman's death.
We will get more into it. Don't worry. This is just the beginning.
Christ.
Then we have Min, James, and Sua all sneaking in. Sua's still been trying to call Katja. But obviously he can't.
Exactly.
James is watching and he's like, oh wow, they're actually like more suspicious than I thought. Who knew? I fucking love James. He's great.
He's honestly the best character in this thing.
Honestly, he is. Like we were making jokes at the beginning that he was the best character, but he has slowly actually became the best character because he is so funny and the most interesting character in the show.
Yes, he's the most. We were literally joking. We were like, "Oh, James, the best MVP. Let's go, huh? We get. Oh, yeah, I guess we'll make him." But he literally is.
Like, he's great. I love him. I want more James.
He's the only compelling character. Sua is also kind of compelling as well, but I want more story on him. Like, we saw like a little bit in this. Like, at some point,
well, yeah, we learned his backstory, which was interesting.
We learn a gist of his backstory. Like, he was like you.
But yeah, it was kind of like, here's Sua's backstory, but it's more for Min, not for Sua.
Yeah,
like I'm like, okay, thanks.
It's a backstory created to help the main character along. And not a backstory for the main character, for a side character that like they don't want you to care about.
They could have done flashbacks or something.
Yeah. Oh, they could have fleshed this out so much. I could write a better version of Kidnap.
Do it, and I'll read it. I'll probably like it more too, because you'll make James into a canon.
See, but to write, I actually have to care about something, and I don't care about this. Like, they've made me not care.
Honestly, I don't put that past you. That is so fair.
They made me not care. I was so invested. I'm thinking back to the good old days where you were like, "Let's do Kidnap," and I was like, "Yes, let's do Kidnap." And now I'm sitting here
You
like,
said let's do Kidnap.
"Yeah, you're
And
right."
I was like, yeah, sure. Hang on. I'm not. Do not put this on
Okay,
me.
I'm
This
not
is
putting
on you.
I'm
Okay?
not putting I'm not putting this on you. I said you said which one should we do? It was like between two, and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna lie, Kidnap looks so investing. I'm so excited about this. Let's do Kidnap. You're like, let's do Kidnap. All right. I miss those days when I was
It's
excited.
funny because the other show that we were debating between, I'm about to start reacting to that because I won the poll.
Yeah.
It's way more interesting than this.
Is it? What was the other show? I don't remember. What was it?
It was Jack and Joker.
That's right.
It gives the same vibe. It's more action comedy. Like there is comedy aspects, but and there's definitely fluff too. But it's like every episode stuff happened, and there's like fluff here, like here and there in the episode, but also action and plot and stuff.
Balance.
And like it's more, yeah, it's more. I'm more invested than I am in Kidnap. I'll say that much.
Damn,
like,
we picked the wrong one.
Yeah, I watch it every week, and I'm like, oh, this is so good. And then I watch Kidnap, and I'm just like, I'm waiting for a chocolate pie ad to come up so I can eat that and do something.
Literally, like, knowing that this episode had action in it, because I watched the promo, I was like, oh, okay, I'm actually kind of excited to watch this one. But when I sat down after work yesterday, I was like watching TV, and I was like, I gotta go upstairs. I gotta watch Kidnap. I don't wanna. I'm tired. I don't wanna do this. Like, I actually fully didn't want to watch it, but I was like, I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna watch it because I have to record early tomorrow. Sat down, I watched it.
No, it's one of those things where, like, if we weren't podcasting this or not, I wasn't reacting or whatever, I would have dropped the show.
Yeah.
I would have dropped it like halfway through.
Yeah. Like I think what episode are we on now? 11.
There's one episode left, so we have to finish it at this point. But like
somewhere around 8, 9, or 10, I would have been like, "Fucking, I'm gonna go."
Yeah.
Like, and you know me, I am so big on the fluff. I'm a fluff believer. Okay, I'm a fluff stan. I'm specifically into fluff, but this is when it gets to be like pointless to the story. Then it's a problem.
Yes.
Like, I'm like, sure, let's have an episode of serious, just specifically only fluff. I'm so down for that. But when you make like most of your show fluff, when it was marketed to be like this, like gritty, like Kidnap. Oh, is it Stockholm Syndrome? Is it not? Like we couldn't tell from the trailer thing, and like, oh, this is gonna be stressful. It wasn't stressful at all. Like this is not this is not what it was marketed as. If you marketed it as like specifically fluff with shit in between, I would have been like, okay, you're telling me the truth. But like this, it just wasn't what it was at all.
Yeah. So once the guys leave, Min goes in, and James is like, you dumbass, you don't even have a weapon, and falls after him.
I have my fists.
Again, the best. James is here speaking for all of us.
Exactly. James is smart.
James is the best. But then Q, I forgot to mention that Q got taken by someone who we didn't know yet. Turned out was his dad.
Yeah, and I figured that. Like, the second, like, he grabbed him, I was like, well, it's not any of you three, so who's the other one that would be there?
Yeah, I originally thought it was, like, Min or something, but then I'm like, oh, wait, we're with Min now. Yeah. Is this gonna be, like, how he gets him? And then I'm like, no, it's...
Once I saw the three of them, I was like, it's his dad.
Yeah, oh, well, it's fine. So they're there, and then they hear a gunshot, and this is where Katja learns. He's like, oh, shit, you still have these symptoms? And he's like, yeah, it never got better.
They don't talk, so he wouldn't have known.
Yeah. This was a nice moment, like, for a father and son, them finally having a conversation.
I'm like, guys, why aren't you leaving?
Yeah,
Can we have this conversation at home?
I'm like, yeah, like you are. This is not the time. Yeah, and he kind of says like, hey, I won't let anything happen to you. Like, I'm here to protect you. I thought I could handle everything back then, but I was wrong. I'm sorry I didn't choose our family before then. And he thought that if he succeeded, that he would be able to prevent anything bad from happening to his family. And Q's like, I always want to hear that, but now I don't because I don't want to lose you again. I don't want to lose another family member. And then they're like, oh, great, happy times. And
you just literally don't give up. You're like, yeah.
The guy comes with the gun and he kidnaps them. There.
Oh, hey, the name of the show. Woo, finally something. Aside from this being called Kidnap, there are 2 kidnaps in this show. One at the very beginning, one at the very end.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry.
We do get a cool fight scene with Min, James, and Sua kicking ass. That was entertaining.
Yes.
And then Sua tells Min to find Katja and Q, and him and James will hang out and get together and make out probably.
I was like, wait, where are we going with this? Oh yeah, right, duh.
And so then we get Q and Katja being carried to the woman, and she starts talking about how like this whole like gambling den and heroin thing. She like loved like her own children, and he took that away from her, and now he's gonna kind of put him through that same pain as well.
Honestly, I was more invested in her in this scene than I have been through the entire show. Like the way she was saying it, her acting was really good. I was actually kind of invested in what she was saying, and I was like, "Ooh, damn!" This is her motivations are like, "Oof!" Like I want to hear more, and then we don't.
You don't.
We don't.
The only part of this that interests me was when she says, "Oh, I love this like my own children," because I'm like, one, does she have children? She's referring to is James actually her son this whole time? And was I right about that? I still don't think so.
The way she spoke too was like so quiet but threatening, and she was like she was very specific and succinct with her words. Like she knew what she was going to say and what she needed to say when. And I was like, I'm invested in hearing you talk. Maybe it's because she's very attractive, but like I was like, I'm very invested in hearing you speak more. Like continue, please. Like it made me want to listen to her. And that what, and then she's like, what I want to show about her.
She was an interesting villain, I will say. Like she was very interesting,
and they didn't utilize her enough.
No, that thing, but she like didn't really do much.
No, I was like, okay, but like she could have been a way more like. She was an interesting villain, and you didn't use her at all. Like you had this great villain here, and you didn't flesh her out or use her whatsoever. Like you used her for like 3-4 episodes worth of scenes. I want to say, like if you combine every scene she's in out of 12, bro.
Yeah.
This is just no. No.
So then she's like, hey, let's play a game. Who will die first, father or son? And aims the gun at them. But Min's watching them and finds a bike.
All right. I don't know why, but like...
He comes in on the bike, which, I mean, was cool. Sure. Yeah. But like, I'm like, why?
I'm telling you, they took this episode out of their ass. They literally didn't plan anything in this episode. They went, oh, what if there's a bike? Oh, shit, cool. Yeah. Like, they literally didn't plan
he knows how to ride a bike, so they're like, hey, let's use that. Bike riding.
They did not plan this shit. They didn't plan it at all. I hate people when they don't plan. You gotta plan when you do a story.
Yeah. So they all start fighting. The gun gets on the ground. Katja picks it up and tells Min to take Q out, and he does. But then we're back at it again with me thinking Q's a dumbass because he's like, no, I need to go back. I need to save him.
Bro.
And Min's like, oh, no.
At least, like, well, Q does go back, but at least Min goes back as well and is the one who jumps in to fight first. Like, Q, you can't fight.
I also have a plot hole here, which isn't surprising. But, so, then we cut back to Katja and the woman, and the woman ends up with the gun. Points it at him, and there's a gunfire when we're with Min and Q.
I thought that too. I was like, oh, is he dead then?
But we cut back, and no one's been shot.
No one's been shot.
No one mentions the gunshot. And I'm just like, who, what?
Yeah. I'm like, was this just
was that,
to like
a warning shot she did? Like, could we at least see that so we know? Like, that was...
I was like, was this just to like trigger Q in that one? And see, again, this like, they write things where it's like, it's to trigger or like make the main characters something. It's for the main characters specifically. But when it comes to like what that actually means, it doesn't mean anything. It's like Sua's backstory being mentioned by Katja was specifically for Min. And to be like, hey, you're similar in this way. This gunshot was for Q. So we could see him, like, get triggered or something by a gunshot. But there's literally no point to it. Because we go back to them and it didn't happen. So, like, make it make sense, bro.
Yeah. And so then Min and Q do come back. They all start fighting. Q ends up with the gun. And she's like, you're a dumbass, and takes the gun from him and aims at him.
I like that.
I'm like, good.
Good.
Like, pull the fucking trigger, Q's a dumbass.
Pull the trigger. Just do it. Just end it.
Please put all of us out of our misery and just end this.
At least it would make it interesting. It always makes it interesting when someone dies. That's what I was saying about Pit Babe. Oh, he's dead. Thank God. That makes it
That's
so
what we've been
interesting.
saying about everything. We've always said that from like the start. That if people die, it will be interesting.
Like there are certain ships that I love, and I would be so destroyed if one of them died. But doesn't mean it wouldn't be interesting.
Yes.
And they didn't do any of that shit in this show. They're just like, nah, they're in love forever. And I'm like, hey, but can you like actually plan a good story here around it so that I believe you?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
And then Sue and James come in, and Sue is aiming the gun at her. And I'm like, cool, hot, okay, great, let's move on. I just want them to get together. That's all I want. Yeah, that's my only hope now. Like
that's the only hope left. Like I don't care about the rest of the show. Just get them together. Like they've had one interaction, but I'd rather see them get together and be like, "OMG, no way!" Because at least it would be something unexpected and surprising and exciting.
I would be so happy.
It'll be something.
Yeah.
Give us anything.
But then I think Sua, he shoots like the ground, and she jumps back, and Q runs away, and then she steps back and aims a gun at him. But then Min comes in and gets shot, and it's just a Grace, so don't worry, he's okay. Don't want to leave anyone in suspense or anything. He's fine. It's just a Grace.
It was reminding me of Never Let Me Go, when like there was like the scene in like the where everyone's got gun at one point. And then, yeah. I was like, oh, great, he's gonna get shot. He's gonna be laying there. We don't know if he's gonna die. He's gonna die, or like he's gonna be close to death. And they gotta call an ambulance, and maybe he's in a coma for a second, and then like leads into the next episode, and then he wakes up and he's good. Like that would be great. So, no, that's a Grace. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, well, because Never Let Me Go was actually well written.
Yeah.
This was not.
That's the difference between well written and shit.
Yes. And then literally we're in the hospital, and Min's sitting up, he's fine, and he's just like, it's a Grace, it's fine, don't worry about it.
It's a Grace. It's nothing.
Yeah, and Q's kind of like, oh, I'm sorry, man, this is all my fault. Which it was, because he shouldn't have gone back in the first place.
Correct, it was your fault.
Yeah. Because then at least that way Katja probably would have died, and then at least something interesting would have happened.
Yeah, exactly. It's, you know, a show is bad where then it's like, well, if he died, at least something would have been interesting about the show.
I don't know.
Oh, God.
Katja comes in, takes everyone out of the room except for Min. This is where he talks about Sua's backstory, where he's like, you know, Sua, you know, he was just like you. He had to do bad things to live.
Unless we see it. It was only for the point of like comforting Min and talking to Min about stuff. It has literally nothing to do with Sua. Like that, like I could believe that happened to his character, but like I don't really see or believe it, because like it literally had nothing to do with him. It was all for Min.
I mean, I do believe it happened.
I believe it happened.
Don't like it. It's one of the things where it'll easily be forgotten.
It's pointless.
By everyone who watched this.
Exactly. It's completely pointless is the point.
It's kind of to be like, hey, man, I know you did bad stuff, but it's okay, because so does Sua, and he's fine, and you will be fine too, because you're kind of like him in that way.
And we will literally never remember that this about Sua's character unless we actually saw some shit, or like built on it a bit. Like we could have seen stuff leading up to this that showed that, but all we knew about Sua was like, he's a double agent, and that's it. That's literally.
I mean, that was interesting enough. Like that made me interesting in him.
But they didn't build on that either. We just heard it.
No, we didn't.
Like we just knew about it because he showed up in his office once. We didn't get any of his motives. We actually went into this going, what if he's a triple agent? Because we didn't see enough to be like, oh no, he really is just a double agent. Yeah. So like, bruh.
Yeah. So then the next scene, Min and Q, I guess, fuck on the hospital bed.
Yeah, I guess.
Is that what happened? Like,
maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know, because Q's like, oh, don't move, and he keeps moving, and he's like, don't move, don't move, and I'm just like, okay, either do it or not, like, fucking just like, seriously enough.
Sisters get pissed at the main characters because they're just like constantly in love and shit, and it's like, this would work if this was fluffy show, but it's supposed to not be.
When I get mad at two people having sex that's not unconsensual or someone being drugged, you know I'm annoyed.
You know, yeah, I know you're annoyed.
When it is not morally wrong and I get annoyed, that's bad.
That's really bad. Christ.
So then we get Katja checking out his police jacket, and we get all these flashbacks from I guess earlier that day or later. Oh, I don't know when it was. But Q's thanking his dad. He's like, "I'm so proud of you. I believe we still need police officers who do justice, and you will always be that person." So this is kind of him being like, "Hey, I don't want you to quit anymore because I know what you do is good." And so I guess that's him not being a whiny little bitch to his dad.
Alright, well, at least his dad still gets to make
I'll take that.
I'll take that, yeah. At least that's some sort of forward progression of character
Yeah.
growth, you know?
But then for some reason, the woman gets charged from prison, released of all
Okay,
charges.
what the fuck was this?
How?
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 How? Because, like, they were, like, insufficient evidence, and I was like, okay, I can understand that from, like, a we couldn't find in here for drugs perspective. However, a bunch of cops that maybe aren't on her side, the chief of police, Katja, his son, his boyfriend, uh, Katja's
Sua.
right-hand man, Sua, and
Yep.
James, some random
Sua's boyfriend.
Sua's boyfriend, there you go. Random.
Yep. There you go.
All these people are witnesses to her shooting Min. Whether it was a graze or not, that was attempted murder. So we have all these witnesses that can testify to that. Why is she cleared?
They also should have photographic evidence that people kept showing them on her phone, on their phone,
On James's phone. James was showing shit on his phone, wasn't he? Wasn't he like, or no, the news was.
Oh no. Sua showed a picture of Q's car with glass in it from when he got kidnapped.
Yes.
And I think the woman showed Q Katja being kidnapped, and the police who were trading Katja showed picture of Q being kidnapped.
There's so much evidence. Like it was like on the news somewhere. You could see like they were moving shit. I'm confused because there are witnesses and evidence. Whether all that got deleted, she at least will go down for attempted murder because there's witnesses that can testify to that.
Yeah, and Katja literally says in the earlier scene that I skipped over, and he was like, "Okay, so Min, you and Sue are going to testify against her because you're witnesses."
The scene before, and it means nothing. It doesn't even mean nothing because she dies. It means nothing because suddenly she's fine and free of all charges. Like that makes it worse somehow. If it meant nothing because she was then killed, I would have been like, "Oh, fuck." But like it means nothing because suddenly there's no evidence against her and I'm like, "But with the
What was the point then?
What was the point? What was the point? Like I don't there's no point. I'm going to cry.
So she's talking with Katja, and she's like, "You'll never be able to touch me." And he's like, "Oh, I will use the power of law to take you down." And she's like, "Okay, I'll wait for you that then." And I said in my reaction that I kind of shipped this in a fucked up way just because it would be interesting.
It would be. I will say that. It would be very interesting.
And I will say, there was a little bit of a moment of a little, like, flirty flirt when she's like, "Okay, I will wait for you then. Like, I will wait for you to do that." And I was like, maybe. I don't know if I'm just grasping at straws here because I'm so sick of Min and Q, but, like, I'm just like, I need some other couple to grasp at, because, like, I don't know. It would have been interesting.
Also, I had a thought. When do we wait? What? No, I'll bring this up later. When do we get the flashback for Q and like his dad talking about it? Like, did we already get that about talking about what happened, like in the past to Q for him to get the like with his mom and everything like that?
Oh, was that when he was sitting on the back of the truck after the mom stuff? Yeah, we already that already happened.
Okay,
I didn't talk much about that.
So I'm going to mention it for a second because with this little snippet and with the woman dead who presumably did or didn't have anything to do, we don't know because she's dead. Are we ever gonna know what happened there?
No.
Are we ever gonna know who killed his mother? Or who he was running from?
Unless they pull out some 180 shit out of their ass and they're like, "Hey, the guy who killed Q's mother shows up and he's like, I want revenge for some reason because I guess I got arrested or
Kidnap
something."
too.
And I'm back. And I'm tiered to, like, just some random person who probably had more screen time than Pond, who ends up killing the woman, but whatever.
We have been going through this whole thing going, "Oh, the running through the field of corn, running through what is happening, what happened to him, what happened to-" We'll never know. I'm confident in that. We'll never know.
No, I think that was just to show that because Katja was head of police, that his family, being his wife and his son, were kidnapped and put in danger, and the wife died because of that. I don't think it was a matter of who. I think it was a matter of what, and so we're never gonna find out what happened.
I hate that.
Yeah,
that's really dumb.
I was hoping that would tie back to the woman, and she'd be like, "Oh, surprise! I killed your mother. I'll kill you too," or something like that, and then be like,
one sentence. I would have been so cool with this if it was one sentence of her being like, well, I already killed your mother, so I guess I could kill you as well. Like just that.
yeah.
That's all we needed. And I would have been like, ooh, more motive for her to die. Like, at least something.
Yeah. But then Pawn comes in and shoots her in the head.
Oh my god.
Which also, not only is that just such a shitty way to kill off the main antagonist,
Yeah.
but also, that sucks for Pawn's character, because now he's going to jail for murder. For murdering a presumed innocent woman.
Yeah.
Like, that sucks for him. Like, his dad fought so hard to get him out and get him justice. The dad dies. He kills her. And now he's in jail. But we're not supposed to care about that because he's not even a character.
He's not even a character. And like, again, this would have been more compelling if we saw more of his background and he had more like storyline.
Yeah.
But we didn't. We saw him scream for his dad once. We actually met his dad who was trying to get his son out of prison, but we only really looked into his storyline for like an episode, not even. Like and that's it. We saw some flashbacks of the dad being like, "Oh, I got to get my son out of jail." And that's about it. Like that's literally we saw of them. That's all we saw of them.
Yeah.
And he's the one who comes and shoots her in the head. And I'm like, it's so pointless that it took me a second to recognize him. And then I went, "Oh yeah, that's the son."
It would have made more sense if they flipped it and had Pawn die instead and Pawn's dad kill her.
Oh, that would have made so much more sense.
That would have been that would have made more sense.
Yes.
Because he was actually a character. He was in the main intro and was only in like 2 episodes and then died.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
I would have.
I mean, like,
it still would have been like pointless that she died so fast, but at least it would have made sense.
Yeah, like I could see him doing that, but now it's just like Pawn's rotting in jail for which his father didn't want, and his father died for nothing, pretty much, and like their whole story, and like no one cared.
No one cared because like we didn't hear much about it.
And Jane, they all bonded with his dad. Katja liked his dad. Like no one's being like, "Oh wow, that sucks. We're trying to get him out of prison" or anything. Just being like, "Oh well, he died. You know, who cares? He's no one."
Everything that we think about in every scene of this show just furthers the whole thing. That this wasn't that they didn't plan this show out at all. They just went episode by episode and went, "What should we do now?" I'm like so upset at this show, and we're not even done yet. We have to suffer through fluff for the last one.
One more fucking episode left.
Oh god.
God.
This is horrendous.
Anyway, then we have Q. He's kind of like tying his dad's side, and he's like, "Hey, I'm proud of you. I'll always support you," or whatever. And he's like, you know, again to confirm that he's fine with his dad being a cop now, which is like, great, whatever.
Right.
Then the doctor tells men he can be discharged, and like, great, let's go.
And everything's fine again. Shit, woman's dead, so we can do whatever the fuck we want. Everything's great. Everything's fluff.
Okay, so I'm just gonna summarize the next few scenes just in like giant words or whatever, because like
giant words.
They're all home, and Q's like, "Hey, I'm gonna take care of all of you guys," and then he sucks at cooking, cuts his finger, and gets injured himself, and he's like, "Oh, I can't do that anymore." And then they're all like, "Hey, let's all just be injured together," and it's fine because there's no big threat anymore.
There's zero threat. We're fine. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah. Then Min and Q are in bed, and he's like, "Oh, are you sure? Maybe I want to make sure your wound's okay." And he's like, "Yeah." He lifts up his shirt. There's nothing
there. Production, makeup, please. I'm begging you. Just put like a fake scar. That's it. Like that's all you gotta do. You don't even have to put the stitches there. You can pretend it's healed already. Just put it there. That's it. That's all I'm asking.
There's literally nothing. I'm watching this right now. I see nothing.
There's nothing. There's like red, but I'm convinced that's just his stomach. Like
I'm like, yeah, I think that's just part of his stomach. That's like a little red.
It's a shadow. Like it's a shadow of red. Like there's literally nothing there. What do you mean grazed? Even grazed, there would be a mark.
Yeah.
Especially after a day in the hospital. 2 at most.
Yeah, you weren't.
Oh my god, this is like the worst show ever. Like.
Yeah. And then they're like, "Oh, if you die, like I wouldn't live without you. Oh, if you die, I wouldn't forgive you. I wouldn't let you kiss." I'm like, "Shut up."
I would have been way more invested in you guys if this was actually really built with your characters' personalities in mind and everyone else's character's personality and story. Like, it would have made. Oh.
I will say this for the record. This is nothing against or Lang or their chemistry or anything like that. I think their chemistry is great.
Oh, it is, yeah.
I just think they got a real shit story.
They did. Like, they deserve way better than this.
Like, I would love to see them in a different show together.
Yeah.
With a better written story, because I do think their chemistry is really good. I think this is Lang's first time acting, and I think he did really good for.
He did do very well, yeah.
I don't want to like shit on the actor. They're not to blame at all for any of this. I do want to make that clear.
No, the story's horrendous.
But the story, it was shit.
It's so shit. Like, they deserved way better than this. This entire show felt like a cop out. Like, well, like yeah. two or three episodes in, like, it was pretty interesting, and some were getting better than the others. And then, like, halfway through, it just like stopped. Like, they just decided to stop caring about it, like the writers. Yeah. And I'm like, what are you doing? What is this?
It's one of those things where, like, you know that meme with like the horse, and it starts off like really well, and like it's like, oh, it's like really well drawn, and then it becomes like the little like doodle and shit. The
first 5 or 6 episodes of Kidnap, and then the last 5 or 6 episodes of Kidnap.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
So then Q wakes up and he goes to make coffee and then breaks the glass. And he's like, oh, I left the room because I thought I would hurt you because you're wounded. And he's like, dude, there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. Dude, even a glance will show you there's nothing there.
Yeah. Yeah, he literally lifts up the shirt again. He's like, look, there is nothing there. You can touch it. And then I did appreciate men coming out and be like, whoa, okay, hang on. Ghosts are doing their thing. Gotta go. Bye.
I saw nothing. I'm gonna go.
I appreciate that, but that was about it.
That was funny. I'll give him that.
That was funny. And then they start making good boy jokes, and I start making jokes about them wanting the bone, and that's the end.
I can't believe that was the end. That's insane. It would have been at least a little more interesting if what I said before, if something happened to like one of them, and then it leads into the next episode that's like kind of angsty for the first half, and then the rest of the half is like, oh, we're okay, we're all good, woo. It still wouldn't have been as good because the story leading up to it wasn't good, but it would have been something. Like, it would have been some like, oh, I can't wait till next week, oh my gosh, like we gotta see if he's okay, like, but there's no oh, what's the word? Yeah. There's no Stakes. Consequences.
Oh, consequences.
Yeah.
No, that's been this whole show, actually. Now, like, thinking about that, nothing happens to them that affects them long term.
No, like, it doesn't.
It all magically gets wrapped up in one little bow at the end.
You know what would have been interesting? If the episode before this, if it ended with Q getting kidnapped. And then we would have had to wait the week to be like, oh, is he good? But all of them ended with fluff. It shouldn't have ended with fluff last week.
And that's why I said, like, episodes 8 and 9, no, 9 and 10, or whatever episodes they were, the last 2 episodes should have been one episode. Yeah. They should split the fluff in half and just do one giant fluff episode, fine. And then this episode, next episode, should have been cut in half too. They take the first half of this episode as the finale, and then they take half the fluff of whatever's coming next episode, because I know it's coming, and just make that at the end. And, have fluff at the end of the final episode, fine. That makes sense. Have action at the beginning, fluff at the end, for everything to work out. Fine. That works. But to have it as the penultimate episode to end with fluff, and knowing I'm just gonna get fluff next episode, which is not what I signed up for at all.
It's not anticipatory. Like, you can't you can't get excited and anticipate the next episode when you just know what's coming. Like, I'm just like, I know it's gonna be fluff. I know it's gonna be what happened for the last 3 episodes. It makes me not care at all.
I don't like. Honestly, this podcast is no longer for Kidnap fans.
Yeah, sorry guys, if you're a fan of Kidnap.
In case you did not pick up on this for the whole past hour we've been talking, next episode won't be any better, probably.
No, we've been shit talking this entire time. Literally, the next episode is gonna be like 30 minutes because you're gonna be like, so they did this, and they did that, and they did this.
Again, honestly, I need James and Sue to happen so I can talk about things. Because I'm just gonna be like, oh, here, they do this, move on. They do this, move on. They do this, more cute. Were they at least in the promo, James and or Sue?
Not that I saw.
Oh.
Yeah, the despair in your voice.
My ship. I need my ship.
No.
Can I at least get a mention of them? Like maybe they're not even there, but then just like, oh, James and Sue went on vacation together or something. Like, Like a throwaway line where I can be like, my ship is happening.
Yeah. Something. Anything, please.
Anyway, who's MVP for this episode?
Fuck.
I'll give it to James. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Shining white aura and all.
I was gonna give it to James or Sua. I'm gonna give it to Sua because he actually like seemed like he was doing shit in this episode, and we got
Fair.
insight into his character, even if it was just for Min, that I would have liked to see more of.
Yeah.
But we didn't. So I'll give it to Sua because he deserved better.
Yeah, and I'll give it to Jane because shining white aura says that.
Yes. Oh man. This is horrendous.
Great.
Or I'll give it to the woman as well because I wanted to know more about her character.
There's hope for Sua next episode. Maybe Min will talk with Sua and be like, hey, I would like you. Can you talk more about that? And Sua will be like, with a cold, stormy night, and we get flashbacks.
It was a cold, stormy night.
I don't know.
Christ. Anyway, I'll at least give you your grades for last one.
Yeah, what was my grade? Did I do well at least?
I don't even know. Let's see. I didn't even write down the vibes for the next
one.
Doesn't
matter at this point. Who cares?
You did. You got 100%. Q was kidnapped. Min was shot. ? That works actually because I wrote shot ? Because the way the promo was filmed, I wasn't sure if he actually did get shot. But now it is shot ? Because were you really?
He wasn't shot. He was fine.
He was fine.
It was like not even a graze. It
wasn't a graze. It was a nick.
Barely.
It's like if he was shaving and he got nicked. That's the.
Yeah.
There was nothing there. No scar. Nothing. Production. That's on you. Okay? I know that's on you. Makeup. That's on you.
Yes.
Why didn't you put anything there? What?
If someone's getting grazed, show it.
It's an anticipated GMMTV TV show. I know you had the budget. Where was it? Don't play with me. I swear to God. This show is so bad. Anyway, next episode, your vibe is fluff.
The vibes fluff? Okay, great.
Great, wonderful.
I saw that coming. I don't know.
Oh, this is it's so annoying because the first half of this episode I was like, oh yes, action, violence, excitement, like people kicking ass. And honestly, it made me mad once we hit the midway mark and I went, okay, wait, is it over? Like, is that really it? And you know something's bad if I see fluff coming and I'm like, like disappointed. Like,
dude, we have both reached our limit with like you normally loving fluff and you being annoyed by fluff, and me normally loving like the sex and me being like done with it. Just because they're like I'm just like I don't care. And then the whole ending of Q being like, oh, I need to leave. I'm like, we've done this dance before.
We've done this dance like for the last 4 episodes. I'm tired.
God.
I'm fucking tired.
The only saving grace is James and Sua getting together and Min walking in on thinking they're having sex or something and being like, oh, awkward. That was the only saving grace of this episode. Everything else was pointless.
Let's hope Heart.
And next episode will also be pointless.
Heart Killers, right? Let's hope Heart. Is it called Heart Killers?
The Heart Killers.
Let's hope that's better.
I know at least the sex will be good because it's on Ichi, so that's a good sign.
Oh fuck, it's on Ichi.
So that's a real good sign for like the sex scene to be like, hey, I love this one.
Oh Jesus, please be better, please. I'll make a bingo board for you.
I will say though, it is advertised as a I think drama comedy, so there is comedy in it.
Okay.
So because I think the video I sent you, like they did advertise it as that, which is like okay, there is comedy, so like don't be surprised by comedy because it is happening. Okay. It's part of the genre. This I don't think was.
No.
This like.
Let me look. I wonder if they changed it on like my drama list or something, but I hope they didn't, like to whatever the original thing was. Like let me see.
Wait, for what? Kidnap or the Heart Killers?
Kidnap.
Oh.
Do we have like tags? We have tags. Romance, crime, drama in genres. Romance, okay. Crime, drama.
Crime.
It hit each of those, but equally? No.
Yeah, no, it's
the vibe that gives, romance, crime, drama, it makes me think of stuff like Kin Porsche. or Never Let Me Go.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's what those tags make me think of. This was nowhere near what I would think
No.
of when I hear those tags. Like, yes, it hit all those tags at some point, but altogether, it doesn't make me think this.
But the crime was, like, barely in it.
Barely.
The drama was barely, or at least, like, good drama was barely in it.
Good drama.
Pointless fluff drama was in it, but that's not interesting.
It sounded so much more interesting than it was, and I hate that we're literally saying...
What's the rating, and what's the, like, comments and stuff? Are they, like, do people not like it either?
7.9 out of 10.
No way!
Yeah, I'd rate it lower.
People are only rating it that high because they're biased for Om. I'm not even gonna lie, that is the only reason it is that high.
Let me go down to the comments here. What are people saying? What a doozy of a script, seriously, and you have such a good cast.
Exactly! That's what we've been saying.
Boring me a bit.
Yep.
Someone literally asked, does anyone know who the guy that killed Yada is?
No. No, we don't.
No, we really truly don't.
Because he's not a fucking character.
Oh my god. This episode should have been the last one. They're dragging the story so freaking much that it's not even funny anymore. Thank God next week is the last episode.
That's literally what I've been saying. They should have kept... They added too much fluff.
Someone thought it was excellent. I don't know how.
What drugs are you on?
What? Well, it's good. It's a good thing the love scenes between the two leads are good, because the rest of the storyline is absolutely ridiculous.
Sure.
Someone said, I love the plot and everything, especially the kisses. Oh my god. And then someone commented on that and said, what plot?
So true. So
what
true.
plot? Oh.
What
I wish
plot?
for the next project of Omen Lang, the plot and script is better than this one. Yes, please.
Yeah. That's why. That's
this
what we
drama
said
is so horrible. I had so many expectations. I gave up on the plot improvement after episode 7 or 8. I'll just watch it through to the end because I have to.
That's literally us. We both said, like, we're only watching this because we're doing it for the podcast.
7.9 is too high for this.
That's what I said! It should have been like a 6.9 at most.
Christ. It's oh, this was so
I might create my drama list and try to bring that fucking score down, because it is not
yeah,
to be that.
I'm rating it lower. I'm rating it like maybe a 2 or 3, honestly, in my opinion.
I'd say 2.
Yeah.
Because I feel like the acting's good, and the cast is good, and everything else is just not.
It's just not. It's
maybe
really
that's
not.
a 1 star. I don't know how people write things.
I want to rate it now, but I don't remember what my login is. Do I have a login?
Oh, you
No?
know what would be
Okay.
fun? What if we created a B podcast My Drama List account, and like every time we finish a show, we would rate it from like Billy's perspective and Emma's perspective, and like be like, Billy gives it this many for this reason, and you're like, oh, Emma gives it for this. That would be fun.
That would be so fun. Okay, I'm gonna totally sign us up under our B podcast email, and I'll start adding the shows that we've done on the podcast, and then you can add the ones you've done outside the on the podcast, because it's our podcast.
Yeah, and then like I can create my own account and do it for the ones outside.
Yeah, I'll start adding all the shows we've done, and then what we can do is we can go in on our own time, and in the description of like our review of the show, we can in our own time write like Emma, like colon this, Billy,
Emma thoughts,
colon,
Billy
this.
thoughts, and then be like
We'll do like a little mean or median thing, like if we like or average, like we could do math.
I'm sure there's an average thing where we can be like my score, your score, and then that's what we'd rate it.
What would be the average? Yeah. And then we can put our individual scores in our little reviews.
Like we'll do like Billy, I like this because of this is this, I give it blank stars. Emma, I like this, I give it blank stars. And then we'd be like,
this is so fun.
What our score? That would be so fun.
I'm so excited.
That's so. Oh, let's do that.
Oh wait, I'll totally do that today. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god, we're gonna tear the show apart.
We're gonna murder this show.
Dude, we are gonna like desiccate this show. Oh, I'm sorry, Kidnap fans. Again, Kidnap fans, this is not for you.
This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna spend time setting that up today. This will be fun.
Yeah, and let me know when you do. Let me know the login and all that stuff, and I'll
I think you can log in. It says sign
I
in with
have a
Google
list
Plus.
of all the
So.
podcast shows we've done. I think when I ranked them.
Good, because I'll need that.
Yes, I will send that to. Yeah, so they're my. Oh shit, no, that's not my.
Because I could just go through the podcast, but like a list would be wonderful.
I'm trying to see if I can. I have my ranking, but I didn't add the should we finish something? Yeah, that was my ranking for our 2-year anniversary. So it's not fully updated, but then we can add the other shows that we've done as well.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that's fun.
That's so fun.
It's really upsetting that I'm more excited about this than the actual show we're talking about right now.
No, honestly, that's what made the podcast for me. For the episode, that was like just great
idea.
We get to talk more shit about Kidnap.
Yeah,
on a different platform. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so go follow us on My Drama List when we create our account. If you can, I don't know, can you follow people on My Drama List, like users and shit?
I have no idea, but if you can, follow us.
We will be.
We'll talk about it more next week.
Yeah, and probably during our after show too, when we'll really share our thoughts.
Oh yeah, the ranking for characters is going to be very interesting.
You're not wrong. Oh, shit, I need to do that soon.
Dude, like the villain. Oh, the villain might be higher than the characters. What the fuck? That's never happened for me before. We'll see how this goes, depending on the last episode, which is probably going to be nothing. But like,
we bashed on this so hard. This is one of the longest episodes for Kidnap.
It's one of the longest episodes of the show, and not because it's good.
No, that's the thing. Like here we have strong opinions, but they're not positive.
They're not positive ones. This whole thing has been like, what the fuck? Every 2 sentences, because we're like, why is this so bad?
God, yeah, we literally been bashing again. This is not for Kidnap fans. That's gonna be the name of this episode. Is this is not for Kidnap fans?
This is not
because
for Kidnap fans.
I don't want people who are like, oh, Kidnap, and then get to this episode and be like, oh no.
Oh no! Like, sorry guys. Like, this was just not good.
Yeah. So some people don't like bashing on things they like and stuff. So I do want to make that known for that. We are not fans of those.
Yeah.
This might be...
It's funny, I do like watching, because I'll watch people watch stuff and like make fun of it, and I'm like, oh, this is funny, yes, like I love this thing so much, so go ahead and make fun of it, totally get it. And my mom is very different. Like if I'm watching something that we both like and someone's watching it and they're like making jokes or making fun, she's just like, stop laughing at it, don't make fun of it. And I'm like, yeah, see, there are 2 different types of people.
Yeah.
Like, and we're not technically making fun of it, we are, but we are bashing it to high hell.
Anyway. Join us next week for more Kidnap bashing. And yeah.
I can't believe that's what we're asking people to join us for.
Hey, if you are not a fan of Kidnap, this is for you. If you are,
you're gonna have fun.
So
Christ.
Join us next week if you want, if you're not a fan, or wait for us to watch Heart Killers, because that's next week too. So we'll be doing.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, so even if you are a fan of Kidnapping and you don't like us bashing it, there's Heart Killers, and
there's Heart Killers. There's always Heart Killers.
Yes, and I will be talking to high hell about that. I've been so pumped.
I still haven't watched the trailer yet, so I gotta watch it to make the bingo board. So I know I'm gonna.
Well, it comes out Wednesday, so you gotta. Yeah, you got 3 days.
I think what I'll do, if I feel like it today, I'll watch the trailer and make the bingo board today. If I don't feel like it today, I'll definitely do it Tuesday since it comes out Wednesday. So
okay. Anyway, join us next week for more Kidnap bashing.
Christ.
If you're into that.
If you're into that.
Yeah.
If that's your kink.
Okay. See y'all next week if you choose to show up. I don't know.
Yeah. See y'all then.
Bye.